Have you ever wondered why so many elderly people don't live past the age of 75? What if you could unlock the secrets to not just adding years to your life, but life to your years? Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we're diving deep into the essential habits and strategies that can help you live a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life as you age. From practical tips on maintaining your physical health and planning your finances to fostering meaningful relationships and creating a safe living environment, we've got you covered. Whether you're approaching your golden years or looking to support a loved one, this video is packed with valuable insights that you won't want to miss. Stay with us until the end to discover actionable steps that can transform your later years into the most vibrant and joyful chapter of your life. Let's take control of our destiny together and embrace a future filled with health, happiness, and lasting memories. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our life-enhancing tips. If you're not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1, and if you don't, comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now let's begin. First, don't let fate decide your life. Life is unpredictable, and there are indeed aspects of our existence that lie beyond our control. Yet there is a powerful truth we often forget in the face of uncertainty. We still have the power to shape our lives. The years we have left are not destined to unfold in some preordained way. We get to choose. It's easy to slip into the mindset that things are simply happening to us, that we are just passengers on the train of life, but the reality is far different. There's an old saying that resonates deeply. 1/3 is fate, and 2/3 is your effort. This phrase is a poignant reminder that while we may not control everything, the vast majority of our future is determined by the choices we make, the effort we put in, and the direction we choose to take as we grow older. It's natural to seek comfort in forecasts, predictions, and reassurances about what lies ahead, but there's something profoundly disempowering in letting external voices dictate our future. So many people fall into the trap of waiting for life to happen to them, resigning themselves to the whims of fate. But what if we chose to take back control? What if we refused to let fear or complacency hold us back from fully living? We can take the reins instead of passively accepting the years that come. We can actively shape them. Life can be a canvas, waiting for our brush strokes. A positive, proactive approach to life, particularly in our later years, does more than just add time to our days. It adds quality. An active lifestyle, where we make conscious choices for our health and well-being, has the power to transform not only our physical bodies but also our spirits. It's not just about adding years to your life, but adding life to your years. Every small choice matters. It's easy to fall into the trap of waiting for illness or problems to surface before we take action. But the truth is, waiting is the enemy of well-being. Why wait until the damage is done? Take charge of your life now. Embrace healthier eating habits, find time for regular physical activity, and maintain an optimistic outlook no matter the challenges. These seemingly simple actions have the profound power to not only extend your life, but also to make each day meaningful. As we build positive relationships and surround ourselves with people who uplift and support us, we nurture not only our health but also our hearts. Life is about connection, joy, and purpose, and by making these small, thoughtful choices, we not only preserve our bodies, but also keep our spirits vibrant, engaged, and truly alive. Don't let fate choose the course of your life. You are the author of your story, and the chapters ahead are waiting for you to write them. Next, be careful with harmful health habits. As we age, we are confronted with a stark reality. Our bodies are no longer the same. They don't bend, stretch, or respond with the same ease and agility they once did. I often find myself reminiscing about the days when I could jump, run, and climb without a second thought, feeling invincible. But those days, so carefree, so full of energy, seem like a distant memory now.
In the years between 65 and 75, our bodies undergo changes that we can no longer ignore. We can no longer take for granted the simple act of moving quickly or climbing a set of stairs without a moment of hesitation. It's as though our once unshakable confidence in our physical abilities has been replaced by a quiet,
lingering sense of caution. The truth is, a simple fall can be life-altering, and the consequences can be far-reaching. What might have been a harmless tumble in our younger years can now result in permanent injuries that not only affect our mobility, but also compromise our ability to care for ourselves. It's painful to accept, but as we get older, our bodies are less forgiving, and even the most basic movements can become fraught with risk. If you're still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know you're still with me. Creating a safe living space is no longer just a suggestion, it has become a necessity. It's heartbreaking to think that something as simple as a rug or a loose cord could lead to a serious fall, and we can't afford to be careless anymore. We need to ensure that our homes are not only comfortable, but also secure. Clear away any clutter that could hide potential dangers, put handrails on stairs, install non-slip mats in bathrooms, and consider any other additions that might help keep us steady. These small changes, though they may seem insignificant, are vital in preserving our independence and dignity. By prioritizing safety, we're not just protecting ourselves from harm, we're investing in our well-being, ensuring that we can continue to live with freedom and confidence. At the same time, it's crucial to recognize that our bodies require more care and attention than they once did. There's no shame in acknowledging that we can't keep up with the pace we used to. Fatigue, stress, and exhaustion are no longer just passing feelings. They are signals our bodies send when we've pushed ourselves too far. I've learned, often the hard way, that it's okay to take a step back, slow down, and permit yourself to rest. It's not only okay, it's necessary. We often think of caring for our health as being all about eating right or exercising, but there's something just as important that we can't afford to overlook: listening to our bodies. If we don't, the toll on our physical and emotional well-being can be overwhelming. So let's not take our health for granted. Let's honor it by embracing the changes that come with age and taking the necessary steps to protect what matters most: our bodies, our independence, and our quality of life. And remember, it's okay to pause. It's okay to rest. Taking care of ourselves is an act of love, not just for our bodies, but for our future selves. As we grow older, one of the most critical steps toward achieving peace and fulfillment in our later years is planning our finances for retirement. It's easy to take our financial stability for granted when we're younger. Life feels endless, and the future often seems so far away. But as we approach the age range of 65 to 75, the reality of our situation can hit us hard. Our once reliable income may begin to dwindle, and suddenly, we're faced with the daunting task of ensuring that we can sustain ourselves without the same financial security we once enjoyed. This is when we realize just how vitally important it is to have laid the groundwork early on. Without a solid financial foundation, the fears of unforeseen medical bills, the rising cost of healthcare, medications, and even day-to-day living expenses can become overwhelming. They weigh on us in ways we never imagined. What might seem like a small issue today could compound into something that consumes our peace of mind over time. I know the thought of facing these challenges alone, without the means to handle them, can be paralyzing. It's not just about us anymore. Our lack of preparation can create an emotional and financial burden for our families. I've seen firsthand how that kind of stress affects everyone involved. But here's the good news. There is still time to change the course of our future. By taking steps now to create a long-term savings or investment plan, we can build a financial safety net that ensures we can live out our years in relative comfort and independence. We can avoid the heartache of relying on our children or relatives for support, sparing them the worry and stress that often accompany caregiving responsibilities. There's something incredibly freeing and empowering about knowing that we've done the hard work of securing our future, so we don't have to burden those we love with our financial worries. Imagine waking up each morning without the constant fear of running out of money, without the nagging worry of where your next dollar will come from. That's the kind of peace of mind we deserve. A stable income stream, or the knowledge that we have enough saved to meet our needs, allows us to enjoy life without overwhelming fears of financial hardship. It's not about being rich. It's about having the freedom to live the way we want on our terms, without the looming threat of financial struggles. That freedom is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves as we age. Ultimately, planning for retirement is about more than just money. It's about giving ourselves the ability to live with dignity, confidence, and joy in the later years of our lives. That's what financial freedom offers: peace, independence, and the comfort of knowing we can face whatever challenges come our way. As we grow older, we are forced to acknowledge that our bodies don't bounce back as they once did. It's deeply humbling and often painful to realize that the strength and energy we once took for granted aren't as reliable anymore. One of the hardest lessons we learn as we age is knowing when to stop and take care of ourselves. There is a tendency to push through exhaustion, pretending we can still do everything we used to. But this is one of the biggest mistakes we can make. Our bodies need more care, more rest, and more mental consideration as we age. It's easy to ignore the subtle signs of wear and tear, the aches, the fatigue, the increasing difficulty of everyday tasks. But when we push ourselves beyond our limits, we risk causing real damage to our health. The truth is, we cannot outrun the aging process. It's vital to listen to what your body is telling you. If you're tired, rest. If you're in pain, take a step back. We must stop romanticizing the idea of pushing through and start embracing the wisdom that comes with recognizing our physical boundaries. By allowing ourselves to rest, we give our bodies the chance to heal and recharge. There's no shame in slowing down. In fact, there's a strength in recognizing when you need rest, as it shows you value your health and well-being over pride or societal pressures. Of course, this doesn't mean we should stop being active altogether. Finding a balance is key. Staying active is crucial for maintaining physical health, but the activities we choose should align with our current abilities. Walking, gentle yoga, stretching, or light exercises can be incredibly nourishing for our bodies, helping us maintain strength and flexibility without overburdening ourselves. Taking care of yourself isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. As we age, honoring our bodies and giving them what they need is one of the most loving things we can do for our health, our well-being, and our future. Lastly, as we grow older, it's easy to fall into the trap of worrying endlessly about money, tightening our purse strings and convincing ourselves that we no longer deserve the small pleasures that once brought us joy. We might feel guilty for spending on a nice meal, a spontaneous trip, or even a book we've been eyeing for weeks. But old age isn't a time for deprivation. It's a time to indulge in the fruits of a life well lived. It's about savoring the beauty of what we've achieved and honoring ourselves for the wisdom we've accumulated over the years. Yes, we must manage our finances wisely, but we shouldn't let the fear of indulgence rob us of the joy life has to offer. Whether it's a cozy dinner with family, a peaceful walk in nature, or a trip to a new place, these moments nourish more than just our bodies. They feed our spirit, refresh our minds, and boost our health. They remind us that life is about balance. Life has given us so much. Don't hesitate to embrace the comfort and joy of living fully in your later years. After all, the real wealth we leave behind is not found in our bank accounts, but in the richness of our experiences and the love we've shared. In the end, maintaining a familiar living space that feels safe and comforting is crucial as we age. Our homes are not just buildings. They are sanctuaries filled with memories and personal significance. As we continue on our journey, ensuring that we live in a place that brings us security and peace is a vital part of embracing the later years of our lives. As we grow older, it's common for well-meaning family members or friends to suggest selling our beloved home, moving to a new place, or even moving in with them. These suggestions are often born out of love and concern, but the emotional impact of such a change can be profound. Leaving behind a home that has sheltered us for years feels like losing a part of ourselves. It's not just about the walls and the roof, it's about the life we've built there, the memories that have accumulated like treasures in every room. The thought of uprooting everything and losing the familiar can feel overwhelming, even terrifying. In my heart, I believe that if it's at all possible, holding on to the home we've grown attached to is one of the most important decisions we can make in our later years. It's not just about preserving a house, it's about preserving our dignity, our independence, and our sense of self. There is immense comfort in knowing that we have a space where we can rest, relax, and continue to live life on our own terms. If we can maintain the home that has been our haven, it gives us the confidence to navigate this next chapter of life with peace of mind. Of course, it's essential to ensure that the home remains a safe and comfortable place. Creating a safer environment doesn't always require grand, expensive renovations. It can be as simple as rearranging furniture to ensure there's enough space to move around freely, or removing obstacles that might trip us. Adding safety features like handrails in the bathroom or on staircases might seem small, but they can have a huge impact on our daily life, helping us feel secure and in control. At the end of the day, maintaining a familiar living space isn't just about convenience or comfort. It's about giving ourselves the emotional strength to face the challenges of aging with confidence and peace. By holding on to the place where we've built our lives, we hold on to our autonomy, our memories, and our sense of self. And that, I believe, is priceless. In today's world, it's all too easy to be swept away by the latest health trend or miracle product. Everywhere we turn, we're bombarded with advertisements claiming that a certain supplement, device, or treatment will transform our health, restore our youth, or add years to our lives. These promises sound so enticing, don't they? After all, who doesn't want to feel younger, healthier, and more vibrant as they age? But here's the painful truth. Many of these products are nothing more than clever marketing schemes designed to take advantage of our hopes and fears about getting older. It's heartbreaking how easily we can be manipulated by persuasive ads that prey on our insecurities and desires. As we grow older, we become more vulnerable to these tactics, especially when it feels like time is slipping away from us. The fear of aging, of losing our vitality, makes us prone to searching for quick fixes. But we have to be honest with ourselves. How many times have we bought into something only to find out it didn't live up to its promises? The reality is that these products, many of which claim to slow the aging process or treat our most pressing health issues, are often just a waste of money, if not downright harmful. We could end up spending hundreds, if not thousands, on pills or gadgets that offer little more than false hope, or worse, put our health at risk if used improperly. Instead of chasing these fleeting trends, it's important to remember what truly makes a difference in the long run. It's not some fancy supplement or high-tech device. It's the simple, time-tested habits that have always been the foundation of good health. A balanced, nutrient-rich diet, regular exercise, and consistent health checkups are the things that genuinely contribute to a long and fulfilling life. Yes, these things take effort, discipline, and patience, but in the end, they're the only miracle solutions that have stood the test of time. We need to remind ourselves that there are no shortcuts when it comes to health. No magic pill that will turn back the clock. So, before you jump on the bandwagon of the next must-have product, take a deep breath and ask yourself, is this really what I need? Is it truly backed by science and research? Or am I just being seduced by a clever marketing strategy? Our time and money are precious, and it's worth investing in what works. Don't let the lure of quick fixes rob you of your hard-earned resources. Your health deserves so much more than that. As we grow older, emotional relationships become the cornerstone of our well-being, providing us with the warmth and strength we need to carry us through life's challenges. When our children begin their own journeys and start families, it's common to feel a sense of emptiness or loneliness. The house that was once filled with their laughter and energy may suddenly feel quieter, as though something vital is missing. It's in these moments that we come to realize just how crucial our emotional connections are, especially with a spouse or close friends. These relationships become not just a source of comfort, but a wellspring of strength. helping us face the inevitable challenges that come with aging. A strong and harmonious relationship with a partner, especially in our later years, can be one of the greatest gifts life offers. There's something profoundly comforting about having someone by our side who understands us deeply, someone who shares our memories and has witnessed the journey we've traveled together. That connection, built over years of shared experiences, becomes more precious with time. It's easy to let small misunderstandings or petty disagreements grow into mountains of frustration, but we must remember that these fleeting moments are not worth disrupting the peace and joy that a loving, supportive relationship can bring. Patience, empathy, and forgiveness are the keys to keeping that bond strong and meaningful. It may seem like we're no longer the young, fiery versions of ourselves, but love, when nurtured, can blossom anew, deepening in richness and understanding as the years pass. The bond of mutual care and respect can be the anchor that keeps us grounded, providing a source of happiness that lasts throughout life's later chapters. At the same time, never underestimate the power of friendships. While old friends are irreplaceable and have been through the highs and lows of life with us, there's always room for new connections. Opening ourselves up to others, sharing our stories, and experiencing new perspectives can breathe new life into our hearts. It's easy to think that as we get older, our social circles should shrink, but the opposite is true. The simple act of socializing, whether through engaging, thoughtful conversations, joining a book club, or attending a community event, can help us stay engaged with the world around us. These interactions, no matter how small, make us feel more alive, more connected, and more in tune with the world we might otherwise feel distanced from. In this stage of life, the friendships we nurture can become our lifeline, offering support, joy, and companionship, helping us stay vibrant and emotionally fulfilled. So, don't shy away from opening up to new people. Your heart is more capable of making meaningful connections than you might think. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. As we age, emotional relationships become the foundation that sustains us. They give our lives meaning and depth, enriching us in ways that material possessions or accomplishments simply cannot. Even as time seems to slip by faster, it's never too late to nurture these connections. Whether with a spouse, old friends, or new faces, the joy of knowing we are loved and supported by others can make all the difference. These bonds offer us a sense of peace and contentment that can carry us through the golden years. In our later years, it's natural to crave companionship, and many older adults find themselves rushing into a new relationship, thinking it will solve feelings of loneliness or emptiness. However, in the rush of emotions, we often fail to realize that aging doesn't require us to reinvent our lives or seek out something new to fill the gaps. The idea of finding a new partner or even remarrying may seem like the answer to the void we feel, but the reality can be far more complicated than we imagine. While the thought of a fresh start may seem exciting and filled with hope, it can also come with emotional baggage and a host of challenges. The joy of companionship can be overshadowed by conflicts over differing habits, preferences, and even financial matters. As we age, the weight of our personal histories and experiences can make blending lives more difficult than we expect. The excitement of a new relationship may quickly give way to tension, unresolved issues, and the reality of merging two lives that have long been set in their ways. Instead of diving headfirst into a new relationship, it might be more fulfilling to focus on the relationships we already have. There is a quiet, often overlooked beauty in reconnecting with the people around us. Whether it's reaching out to old friends, rekindling bonds with family, or investing more time in the loved ones we have. These relationships, nurtured over time, offer a sense of belonging, warmth, and shared history. They provide us with the connection and support we need without the strain of starting over with someone new. Sometimes the most profound connections are found not in the thrill of a fresh romance, but in the comfort of those who have been with us through thick and thin. By nurturing these existing bonds, we can fill our lives with the richness and support we need, without having to dramatically change everything about who we are or what we've built. In doing so, We find joy not in seeking something new, but in cherishing the familiarity of the connections that already bring us comfort. Reflecting on the desire for new relationships later in life reveals that there's so much more to consider than just companionship. The key to happiness may not be in seeking something new, but in appreciating and nurturing the relationships that have already stood the test of time. Reconnecting with old friends, spending quality time with family, or simply valuing the support of those who truly know us brings a deeper sense of fulfillment. As you reflect on the ideas shared in this video, I'd love to hear what resonated most with you. What is one thing you can take from this and apply to your life? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. If this video has been helpful to you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Let's continue this journey of growth and self-awareness together.